What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited to, first of all, say thank you to Melly.
Thanks, you Melly.
You rock.
Melly,
Melly is awesome.
Second infusion of Melly song.
I forgot my clown horn. I'm sorry.
He forgot it. He failed. Yeah. And
failed.
Clearly, look who we've got again. Finally back in action. Matt Haskell from Shallow Sky. And he failed to bring the clown horn, but I think we're going to have fun no matter what.
Yeah.
I'll put a card for people that have no idea what we're talking about so you can get educated on the clown horn.
And you know, on our last, I think it was Living in the City or Living for the City.
Dirty Loops.
The last Dirty Loops one we did, I remember looking in the comments and so many people were like, SnarkyPuppy, Lingus,
Yeah.
like over and over again. I have no idea who SnarkyPuppy is. I was thinking Skinny Puppy. I don't know.
Before
Yeah.
we started filming, Matt, we were having this conversation, and Matt and I feel like it sounds familiar, but we can't like completely identify why. Jared doesn't.
I know Skinny Puppy, not SnarkyPuppy. So
Yeah, Skinny Puppy. And then I think I was thinking of something else even entirely too, but
It's
we're
an
going to
adventure
find out.
today.
We are going to find out. But before we do, y'all know what's up. If you like this channel and like what we do, hit all those buttons.
Thanks,
Really
friends.
means everything.
Thank you.
help us out.
And now let's get into this SnarkyPuppy. Snarky.
Lingus. That's
Lingus.
the name.
We like it here. Ooh.
That fat drum groove came in.
That bass. I turned it down. Now I need more volume.
That little synth is dope.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what is
Look at all of
SnarkyPuppy?
them.
Yeah, like, are all these people SnarkyPuppy?
Yeah, it seems like an orchestra
Like a
of people.
collective.
Right.
I mean, 3 guitars.
That we see.
Yeah, so far.
Yo. This is so going on the playlist.
Bam, bam.
Oh, the wah!
I just love his energy.
This is great.
I think that's in 11. 11-8. 1. Ah. That was an interesting groove.
Yeah. I couldn't even begin to tell you what time signature this is. It's an interesting mix on that sax.
almost sounds like it's doubled.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm like, it sounds
doubled.
like there's a doubler on there or something. Like
A doubler
it sounds like a
or
reverb.
overdubbed.
Yeah, there's something going on with that sax. I don't know what it is, and it definitely doesn't sound like the other horns, but it's still cool.
It's cool. Yeah. It's got a cool vibe.
It doesn't sound like it was played in that room, you know, unless they added some kind of verb, some kind of weird verb to it. Ooh. This is so cool.
So do they get to just riff whatever they want? Or is this an actual... I'm so fascinated what's going on here.
I don't know. I would think that everybody knows how long measures are played for, I think, and you kind of just weave in between and we all end up on this one together.
Yeah.
And you do what you want in the middle is what it kind of feels like. But you have to have a lot of practice. Like you can't just set this up and then say, okay, let's do it, because they're filming, you know what I mean? So it has to be rehearsed to an extent.
He's just, it's, I mean, it's a journey, but it's like, it feels as if he is just experimenting with keys, trying to figure out what he likes versus playing a song. And I mean, I'm still watching. It's still early in the thing. It's just kind of fun to watch. And it made me think, like, I wonder what this is, how it came together.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's awesome. It almost feels like just a big jam session.
Yeah.
Totally.
Vibe for sure. And I wonder what's up with all the extra people.
I was just going to say that.
Everybody's got headphones.
There's a lot more stuff coming, I think, for sure. There's still a lot of musicians that haven't done anything yet.
Oh, yeah. We're like halfway through.
Maybe. Wow. So, yeah, we got some stuff.
Okay.
It's like Samuel L. Jackson back there.
He's sweating.
Yeah.
Isn't that Samuel L. Jackson?
Looks like it a little bit. Got
the eyes. Big eyes, yeah. I love that stick work. His face.
He's just like, I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
Right? Wow.
This is ridiculous.
I like that 2/3 clave going on in the background.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, jeez.
Cool.
He's getting it now.
Jeez. So good.
Wow, good job.
The drummer is killing it.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He's got that little splash mounted under that crash.
It just heard it.
Or it might be a ride. It's big enough. Right there.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
Guys, what an adventure Matt's. Oh, look at how impressed he is.
We like it here.
Snarky. Yeah.
Yeah, he's adding it right now.
Like, look, we're not even done. Yo, that was great. So, okay, you guys gotta let us know, who is SnarkyPuppy? Like, because there's a lot of people here that didn't play anything.
Just like, hanging out.
So what was going on with this?
I feel like it was some kind of corporate event or something, guys. Like they were playing somewhere for a reason, or at a school music department, or
that
something.
Makes sense. Like a music department.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could lose the headphones.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I don't know, like corporate event. No, I don't think, because why would they have all headphones?
Yeah.
I think they were all recording.
Maybe like a school session,
like some kind of concert.
Something.
It feels like they were there to be a part of something, not just there to just sit and listen.
I agree.
But that's all they did.
I wish I was there being
because
a part
we
of
only saw an excerpt. That's what I'm saying. Like this could have been an hour-long concert or an hour-long session, and we only got one song. Is what I think. I don't know, but I don't know why they would have all those people there just to listen.
I'm gonna look in the description real quick.
Yeah,
that was some snarky speculation right there.
It is. I mean, because we don't know, you know what I mean? But my God, talking about the musicianship on it.
Yeah.
Like this was absolutely nuts.
All right.
Larnell Lewis on the drums, man, homie.
Record and filmed live. Free of overdubs.
So there was no sax
there wasn't
overdubs.
any extra sax overdubs.
From October 7th through 10th at Kytopia Studio in Ulrich, the Netherlands, for ground up music. Okay, so And then it lists everybody
but
there.
It doesn't say those other people that were there. Like, maybe
because I think they were audience members and they had to wear headphones, to your point about the recording, because they were going to release them on here.
Well, I guess it makes sense if you're recording and not doing overdubs, then it makes sense that you would have to give everyone headphones. But it's just weird that you would bring in 50 other people just to listen.
Yeah, well,
this is weird.
The headphones make sense too, because there would be other elements like the keys and stuff that wouldn't want the speakers just playing out for the keyboards.
Well, I mean, if it's mixed,
otherwise you wouldn't hear it if you didn't have headphones.
Well, no, if everything that was recorded that we heard was coming through the monitors, everyone would hear everything.
Oh, there's no way you'd be able to get that loud enough to get over the drums unless you have loud PA speakers, but then that's going to ruin.
So we can speculate everything.
Guys,
we can speculate everything. The point is
out that we are with two engineers here. So if you haven't been to the channel before, welcome to the two engineers.
I mean, I've seen some pretty big far field monitors in some studios that would, if you had that playing, I don't know. We could just sit here and speculate everything, and the more that we talked about it, the more I'm thinking that this seemed like just in a crazy big session, and whoever was around in the studio or whoever was just given the headphones to listen to it, because clearly they were recording it live. No overdubs.
Now that we've got that out of the way, can we talk about the musicianship of all of the different people that came together on a song for 10 minutes?
Sure. Real quick, because I wanted to, because we were still like talking about the free of overdubs. I wanted to talk about that saxophone real quick. It's okay. That sax. So if there's no overdubs, what do you think was up with that sax?
Well, I wonder, so I'm looking here at the credits and I do see two different sax players listed. One's the sax solo and the other one's just a sax. So I wonder if that section was considered the sax solo and both saxophone players
were playing the exact same thing
at the same time. And the guy that's listed for the solo only played on the solo, whereas the other guy played in other parts of the song where there was saxophone. I wonder if that was the case, because I heard doubling effect like you did on that saxophone,
instantly,
that you couldn't get from a doubler effect because it would be too exact. I could be wrong.
Man, that was crazy. And the musicianship, like the drummer. Like, I was trying to figure out where to go. Like, do I go to the keys? Because the last dude on the keys was ridiculous, but that drummer held the whole thing together.
That's how we wrote.
Oh my God.
That's right. Drummer's the heart of the band, right?
Did you have a favorite part, Ninja?
I just liked how the drummer was the heart of the band and there was this cohesive song through him, but then they passed it off. And so you guys, of course, the engineers will be able to talk through like the technical parts and doubling and all that. But just from like the layman, it seemed like this cool pass off to the next person to shine and highlight their part. And it was just this really neat collaborative experience I don't get to see very often on the channel.
Yeah, fun. For sure.
Do you have a favorite part?
I don't know that the very beginning, that where it came in all slow and thick, and it was like that groove was such a cool and chill, slow groove. It just sounded great. And then that synth bass was coming in. Like, I loved that. It just had such a great vibe. But then also, who was the second keyboard player? Is that Corey Henry?
Bill?
The solo?
Or Sean?
The last guy, keyboard solo, and he was the only one doing it. I think that was him. That dude, when he first started, and like the dynamics, it got all quiet. And it was just him just getting sounds. I loved that part. That was so cool. But in general, there was so much that was good on this.
I can see why so many people recommended it, honestly. I mean, so many people said, so thank you for this.
What about you? What did you think? Did you have a part that you gravitated
like
towards?
You said, like when they came in was cool. I wasn't expecting that groove from the vibe that they started initially. Like that was completely unexpected, which if you've seen some of the other reactions, like I tend to like things that I don't expect more than like things that I can easily predict where they're going. So that was really cool. But I think for me the highlight was the part where just kind of everything broke down and it was just Homie with that kick drum and the syncopated little keystrokes, that pattern, that dun 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 dun.
You were doing it with your
dun,
leg.
Yep.
Matt was replicating
it was.
it.
Oh yeah, I was playing.
Yep.
I was locking onto that. It was so
I was
cool.
doing the same thing. I'm
was
over
great.
here tapping with my foot, and I'm
I
just
feel
jamming.
it in the chair.
And
I
it
feel the rhythm.
changes
I was
from
feeling
time
it
to time, too.
Yeah, it did. It did.
The spacing of the notes is sometimes just, and I don't know whether that's a live thing.
That's
whether
called
that was
jazz.
Just, they were being human, or whether they intended to place.
Sometimes it was pushed, and sometimes it was drug a little bit. Like. That's jazz, like to a T. This was so
fantastic.
Good. Yeah, big
That's why I
time.
downloaded it immediately.
Like we weren't even done. He's all like, "Hey, look, this is coming out."
I'm not waiting.
Exciting.
Yeah.
We have more coming too.
Yeah, this was awesome. So.
stoked.
Thank you, Melly, and
Thanks
all
again,
the
Melly.
loop heads, all the Fruit Loops, everybody out there that supports us through Clowncore, Noah, all this stuff. You guys rock and have been
Love
bringing
you
us
guys.
such cool stuff.
Yeah.
And if there's anything else you want to hear, hit up this QR code right here. Drop a request. We really appreciate the support for the channel. And any kind of music like this, man.
Here for
We
it.
want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is such good stuff. So if you guys like it, make sure you hit all those buttons.
Thank you, friends.
Really appreciate it, everybody.
Thank
and
you.
that's a free way to support the channel. If you don't want to make a song request, we appreciate everything. And we'll see you guys soon, my friends. Peace.